This is not only a coffee drink, but a historic coffee cocktail called a coffee grog, also known as the Kona Coffee Grog, that is now served at the Mai Kai in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It was originally thought up by the father of tiki cocktails, Don the Beachcomber, in the 30s. He just called it a coffee grog and served it as his restaurants. It was kind of a production. So I'm going to perform that production for you guys today. To start out, you're going to need something that's called Gardenia mix. This was a secret up until kind of recently because Don the Beachcomber did not want people to know how he was making his cocktails at the time. He was making a lot of money selling them, and so he would name these mixes of different cocktail ingredients, different things that would throw off his competition. Gardenia mix does not, in fact, have Gardenia flowers in it of any kind. It's a mixture of butter, some spices, including All Spice Dram, and cinnamon and some other things. I'll post the instructions on how to make that if anybody wants to make this drink later. It wasn't until about a year ago that somebody properly discovered how to make this without the butter just becoming solid over time after you made it. And that secret was emulsification, similar to how you make similar to how you make mayo, which is interesting. So it's got some science to it to figure this one out. It also is how you make a cocktail called the Pearl Diver that Don had made also in the 30s. So to start out, I have coffee. I have a fresh cup of coffee that I just brewed. 2 cups is about what you need, so I'm going to put that in my coffee mug here. It doesn't have to be exact, but you don't want to put too much because it'll adjust the flavor profile of the drink. So 2 cups feels like a standard, today's standard of coffee cup. This thing is filled to about here now. The other one I'm going to put rum in. So you want a high proof rum. I'm using Appleton 151, is one of my favorite high proof rums that I use in a lot of different cocktails, especially if they involve fire, like this one does. So I'm going to put an ounce into this cup. And then the other thing is I need to put some different fruit peels in here and cinnamon sticks. So I've got a cinnamon stick here, bought from the grocery store. You need a lemon and an orange. So I'm going to put a few peels into here. I just have a standard peeler. Actually going to do this over top of the drink. And probably like 3 to 5 peels will do it. It's kind of to taste. I love citrus, and orange and lemon in coffee goes quite well. And these peels are really there just to get the oils out of the peel into the drink. Go. And do some orange. I put some peels into the coffee itself. I didn't actually mean to put them in there. So if you go to make this drink, I wouldn't put it in there because then you've got peels to deal with while you're drinking a drink. Okay, I'm just gonna mix that around. So to recap, I've got a single cinnamon stick in here and about like 4 to 5 lemon and orange peels in there, and that's just going to soak into the rum to give that some flavor. In the meantime, I'm going to add to my coffee here. I'm going to put 3 teaspoons of Gardenia mix, and my shot glass here has teaspoons on it. That's about a ½ ounce. This stuff is delicious. It's got butter in it, so are you really surprised that it'd be delicious? But the spices and everything just really make a difference. Put this this back. So the only alcohol in it, besides the 151 rum, is a Jamaican rum of some kind. You can use Appleton Estate, is a very common one you can find in most liquor stores. That one is not quite as experimental, I guess you could say. Smith & Cross is one of my favorite Jamaican rums. It has that Jamaican funk to it, if you know what I mean, and it just has a lot of flavor. So I'm going to use this just because I like it so much. If you don't want to have that much of a Jamaican funky rum flavor in it, then go with the Appleton Estate. It's a lot more mellow in the flavor. So an ounce of this. Put that into my coffee. Okay. And the peels have been soaking for a while at this point. So now I get to light it on fire and finish the cocktail. And this is the production part. To start out, chopsticks here. I've got really long frying chopsticks, cooking chopsticks. You can use regular chopsticks or I guess I don't know what else you would use besides chopsticks, to be honest. And you can use a match. I'm going to use a torch. Like that, all on fire. Put this in here. Make sure you put out your drink before you drink it. You can serve it on fire to your to whoever you're serving to, unless it's yourself. In this case, it's myself. And have a sip. Delicious Kona Coffee Grog. I did not use actual Kona coffee. This is just fresh brewed coffee. I like Death Wish Original is one of my favorite, the dark roast. But you can use whatever you like.